Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of Bit by Bit Coding's beginner app development course. We'll work on building a multi-paged app about adopting an endangered animal. We'll have a home screen where users will get to select an animal, and based on the selection, they will be redirected to a special page giving them information about the animal that they have selected. Let's first start by renaming our project to App Dev Week 4. We will start with the design of our app. Rename Screen 1 to be Home. Let's also set the background color to FFF3E0. Now let's add a label to title our app. Let's set our ID. As always, we will keep the formatting as things_type. In this case, it will be title_text. We will title our app Adopt an Endangered Animal. Set the width to 295 and the height to 30. I like locking these values in case they change later on. Let's set the text color to E65100. Make the font family Verdana and the font size 18. Set the X position to 10 and the Y position to 5. Let's add an image to the app. Set the ID to animal_image. Keep the width and height to 100. Set the X position as 100 and the Y position as 45. To select an image, hit Choose, click Icons, and search for paw, and choose the result that shows up. We're done adding a cute image to our app. Let's now add a drop-down so that users can select from the different animal choices. Set the ID to animal, and since this is a drop-down, _dropdown. Our options will be choose one, ... We'll have panda, sea turtle, and monk seal. Set the width to 200 and the height to 30. Change the text color to E65100. Let's make the font family Verdana and the font size 12. Let's change the X position. Keep it at 50 and set the Y position to 170. Let's add a button to the app so that users can go to the second screen after they've chosen their animal. Set the ID to start_button. We will have the button titled Adopt. Keep the width and height as 140 respectively. Let's change the background color of our button to F57C00. Keep the text color at white. Change the font family to Verdana and change the font size to 14. Now let's position our button. Make the X position 100 and the Y position 245. We're done creating our home page. Now let's create our second screen. Name it Adopt. Set the background color of Adopt to be E0 F2 F1. Now let's title the Adopt screen. Add a label. Set the ID to adopt_text. For our title, we'll have Congrats. You adopted a ... The reason we'll have it as ... is because in the code, we will have the app take the selection of the user from the home page and then add it to the title over here. Now set the width to 305 and the height to 50. That way, we can fit the name of the animal below. Set the text color to 004D40. Make the font family Verdana and the font size 18. Change the X position to 10 and the Y position to 5. Let's add another label to the app. This label will hold a fact about the animal that they have chosen. Similar to what we'll do in the code for the title, we'll have the code change the fact depending on what the user has selected. Set the ID to fact_text. We'll leave the text blank and have that written in the code instead. Set the width to 205 and the height to 70. That way we can fit the entire fact statement. Let's change the text color to the same color as the title, 004D40. Change the font family to Verdana and the font size to 14. Change the X position to 55 and the Y position to 95. We will also add a back button to the app. This way the users can go back to the home page if they want to change their selection. So drag a button to the screen. Set the ID as back_button. Make the text back. Set the width and height as 140. Now let's change the background color of our button. Change it to 00796B. Keep the text color as white and change the font family to our usual Verdana. Make the font size 14. Now let's position the button. Change the X position to 105 and the Y position to 245. Now that we're done designing our app, we need to write code to make parts of our app work, like the drop-down, adopt button, and the fact text. Now that we're done designing our app, we need to write code to make parts of our app work, like the fact text, adopt button, and back button. Let's first code the adopt button. On the event, the start button is clicked. The function will be. Now before we set the screen to the adopt screen, we need to collect the animal that the user selected from the drop-down. This way, we can use the information to style our fact and our title in the adopt screen. To do that, make a variable named animal and have it get the text from the animal drop-down. Now, let's set the screen to adopt. On the adopt screen, we need to set the adopt text and the fact text. Let's start with the adopt text, or the title of the adopt section. On the adopt screen, we need to set the adopt text and the fact text. Let's start with the adopt text, or the title of our screen. Let's set the text of the adopt text to Congrats. You adopted a space. Now, remember that we stored the name of the pet that the user selected in the animal variable. So type plus animal. This way the name of the pet will be printed. Now, let's set the fact text. To do that, we'll create an if-else statement. So if animal is equal to panda, set the fact text to pandas are endangered due to habitat loss. You can help them by supporting reforestation efforts. Don't forget the semicolon at the end. Else, if the animal is sea turtle, we'll set the fact text to plastic pollution threatens sea turtles. Try using reusable bags and avoiding plastic straws. Our last animal is the monk seal. So else if the animal equals monk seal, we'll set the fact text to monk seals are harmed by ocean trash. Clean up local beaches or support marine conservation. Now, let's code the back button. It looks like there is an error in my code. I forgot to put the comma between click and function. Now let's code the back button. So on the event that the back button is clicked, the function should be setScreen to home. Now we're done creating the Adopt app. To see how it works, click the Run button. If you select pandas, the Adopt screen is set to information about pandas. I think I may have also forgotten to lock one of the values. Let's quickly go and change that. And the height of the box should be 75. Now let's click the Run button. When panda is selected, we see information about the panda. The title has the word panda, and our fact is about pandas. Now the back button takes us back to the home screen. Selecting sea turtle shows us sea turtle information, and selecting monk seal shows us monk seal information. We're done creating our app.